Alright, hello, it's 11:30, December 5th, 2020, and welcome to this weather update. I do apologize for being later tonight, but just some personal aggravation going on that I'm not going to discuss here. Um, you can take a guess what it's about. Anyway, you can see here that we do have clear skies, like a little bit of clear sky over us, but we're surrounded by clouds to the west, a little bit to the south. You can see this huge cyclonic flow. There's your storm system now slowing down in the Gulf of Maine, but it has turned a lot colder. So we're going to look at some of the current observations outside right now. Temperatures are in the upper 30s and low 40s. Still very windy out there. Wind gusts still 32 at LaGuardia, 40 at the buoys, and temperatures around 38 degrees. Not terribly frigid out there, but with that wind, it sure feels very frigid. Note that the dew points are not that low relative to the air temperature, so if I put the humidity in here, you'll see we have 64%, 68%, 55%, 67% on the Cape. I'm only throwing that in there because it will have something to do with tomorrow's weather, which we'll get into. Before we get to that, let's go through the storm reports here from the Weather Service office here, the Upton Weather Service office. So, in fact, before we even do that, let's take this humidity dew point out of here. Let's go look at the precipitation here. The rainfall amounts from the day before. So let's see, we gotta go all the way for the 4th. Yeah. So we're gonna look at all these rainfall amounts here. This is a map of the rainfall amounts. We will read through the rainfall amounts. This is a map of them. So most areas on Long Island getting around 1.5 inches of rain, generally. Some areas a little more. Islip 1.52 inches. Brookhaven Airport 1.91. A little more on the east end, 1.86 at West Hampton. We have some higher amounts out here on the east end. We got a 2.05 in East Hampton. Montauk 2.48. So higher amounts as you head east. Not surprisingly, that's where the heavier rain was. Like I said, quite a bit of rain. And as you go west, probably less. So let's see what the city has. Wait for that to load here. Yeah, more like around 1 inch in the city. And let's see New Jersey. See if the Jersey Shore got as much rain as a little more like around 1 inch. So highest amounts definitely were in as far as our area goes, eastern Long Island and eastern Connecticut. So now we'll go to the rainfall, storm total rainfall from the Weather Service, and this is some snowfall reports. East Hampton in Middlesex County, Connecticut, 2 inches. Wolcott in New Haven County, 3.5 inches. So some areas way up into Connecticut did get some snow. We'll look at those snowfall because it's still snowing in New England right now. So we're gonna have to see what the totals are tomorrow. So Fairfield County. 1.73 inches of rain. Trumbull 1.71. So you can see those higher amounts in Connecticut as well. New Haven County, you have a 1.47 in Durham. That's Middlesex County. Milford in New Haven County 1.94. Groton Airport got 1.89. Essex County and New Jersey, you have a little less amounts there. Bergen County around 1 inch and a little over 1 inch there. And New York, Brooklyn, 1.17 in Crown Heights, Sheepshead Bay, 1.14. Nassau, the high amount, Nassau, Woodbury, 1.97, Plainview, 1.94, Syosset, 1.83, Levittown, 1.64, East Rockaway, 1.55, Muttontown, 1.52. Another report from Levittown of 1.45, 1.40 in Carl Place. Manhasset Hills 1.36, Freeport 1.24, and a little less in Wanata 1.03. Now here's where the higher amounts are in Suffolk County, and Southampton takes the cake, except that Twin Forks really got the most rain. So 2.61 inches of rain at Southampton. Orient got 2.29. Upton got 1.93. Farmingville 1.87. Northport 1.85. Shirley 1.72. Orient, another reading from Orient, 1.69. West Hampton Airport, 1.62. Lake Ronkonkoma, 1.59. Islip Airport 1.5. Well, I'm not going to look over all these. You can pause the screen and look. I guess I'll put a link in the description below. Um, Peak wind gusts. Nothing terribly impressive in Connecticut, but again, Long Island, Southeast End, Great Gull Island, 55 miles an hour wind gust. Southold, 53 mile an hour wind gust. Nappyuk, 52 mile an hour wind gust. Eaton's Neck, 51 mile an hour wind gust. Stony Brook, 50 mile an hour wind gust. Shirley Airport got a 45 mile an hour wind gust. And then we had some sustained winds too that were in Suffolk County. I'm Montauk Highway. I don't know where that is. 34 miles an hour in Shinnecock Hills. 34 miles an hour. So I guess we'll go to the models, and I'm not going to go too much into the long range with this. I think. Well, I don't really have enough of the 0Z run-in to even. This is the 0Z GFS which we'll use because it's so late at night. Our storm moves away tomorrow. You see, this is the GFS right here. And you can see the snow finally starts easing up in New England as you head to tomorrow. But we're still going to have a tight pressure gradient across the area, which means strong winds. The next system that we have kind of dives to our south on Monday and Tuesday. We shouldn't see any effects from that because you still have this system here that's going to act to suppress these other systems to the south. And then fair weather for most of the week. Our next chance of substantial precipitation probably wouldn't be until a week from Sunday. So yeah, we got a ways to go. So it'll be a dry week pretty much. Our temperatures are going to be chilly. So with that cold air coming down, tomorrow you'll see highs only struggling to reach the 40-degree mark with that strong blustery wind. Tomorrow night we drop into the upper 20s and low 30s. Same deal on Monday. So we're about 6 degrees or so below normal. Tuesday's colder with highs only in the mid-30s. And then we start easing back up on Wednesday into around 40. And then 46 for Thursday. And then we start getting a little warmer by the weekend again, as you see here with that warm air trying to come in. So let's go look at the skies. So this is where things are going to be a little tricky. All right. GFS says we're clear tomorrow. GFS is a clear sky. But I'm a little skeptical because of the humidity levels and the cyclonic flow. So we'll have to see. Hopefully it will be a clear sky because it would be great if it was. We'll have to see. And again, this is the 0Z GFS. See, Monday we're going to be dealing with more clouds. That system passing to the south. Same thing Tuesday probably. We're dealing with more clouds because of that. That moves on out, and then we're going to be dealing with clouds again. We'll probably have to wait for Thursday for the next clear day to come along. Looking at the NAM. You will see here that we'll have, again, NAM seems to bring us clear skies. But Monday, definitely more clouds. So tomorrow should be the day with the clear sky, but we're going to have a lot of wind, though. If we look at the winds, you'll see it'll still be kind of breezy out there like it is tonight. Wind gusts 20 to 30 miles an hour, probably. Kind of look at the RGM model, too. These are all 0Z models. Here's the RGM model. For Sunday. Monday we'll see some more clouds. And Tuesday we'll probably see some clouds that may be clearing out toward the later part of the day. But tomorrow looks like the best chance for clear skies, it looks like. But like I said, it will be chilly if we go to the NAM. You'll see the wind. We'll have some wind tomorrow, so you see that. We don't have that. That one doesn't go that far, interestingly enough. But we'll be having the wind, so we'll be dealing with the wind chill tomorrow. It's going to feel pretty chilly. Let's see if there are any other reports from New England here. Curious if they are. Alright, storm total snowfall. This is Boston now, so we do have some. I had a look. I had a look. Hartford County, Connecticut. Looks like they had a 6-inch amount in Burlington. Talon County in Connecticut. This is up in interior Connecticut. 10 inches of snow. Wow. So Massachusetts, Bristol County, Rehoboth, not that much there. But some of these numbers are pretty high. Wales, 11 inches. I mean, Middlesex County, I don't know where any of these towns are, about 6.8 there. Look at Worcester. They looks like they really got hammered. Paxton, 12.5. That's a foot of snow right there. Rutland, 10 inches of snow. So that's pretty incredible snowfall. And these are the rainfall amounts also, if you count the liquid equivalent. Barnstable County on the Cape, 3 inches. Wow. That's a lot of rain. East Falmouth, 2.66 inches of rain. North Weymouth, and I don't know where any of these places are, 3 inches. That's incredible. That's an incredible amount of rain right there that you're looking at. And we can go to the damage reports too, which I'm sure there are plenty. Most of these are snow reports here. So we have some damage, wind damage tree on a house in Providence, Rhode Island. Power lines down on Siemens Avenue in Boston. Power lines down on Wilson Street in Worcester. So out here the wind gust, 62 mile an hour wind gust at Plymouth. That's impressive. A 67 mile an hour wind gust at Dennis at Barnstable, Massachusetts. That's on the Cape. I told you the Cape was going to get hammered by these winds here. Lots of power outages. House wires down on house in Summerside Lane in Hyannis at Barnstable County. A 65 mile an hour wind gust in Dennis, also on the Cape. So you can see this area just got slammed. They just got slammed with this. Let's just go to Power Outage US and see. Oh, wow. This is bad. Okay, so Massachusetts actually got off easy. It's only 21,000 people without power there. The Cape has 3,731. That's not too bad. It's actually worse with the snow fell in Worcester County, 10,799. But it gets even worse as you go. And this is because this was a heavy, wet snow. So you combine that with all the wind. New Hampshire, 55,598 people without power. Some of these counties look like they got hit pretty hard here. So a lot of power outages here, but it looks like Maine is getting the brunt of it right now with the power outages. 200,380 people out of power in Maine. That's a quarter of the people in Maine have no power. Some of these counties are very hard hit, almost complete power outages here in some of these interior counties. So you know that heavy wet snow brought down a lot of tree limbs, throw in the wind, and this is what happens. So it's going to suck for these people not having power, and that's for the storm is still going on too. If we were to look at the radar, get the radar up here. Gotta find where it is. Where is it? That's not it. There it is. Just look at this for a minute. So I just want to show you this. Just wait for a moment and then we'll wrap up this weather update. It'll just show you the storm is still going on. And that'll be it for this update. So there you go. There's the storm right there. So it's still hammering Maine, New Hampshire, and Boston. It's still snowing there. So not done yet. Not done yet by a long shot with this storm for New England. Fortunately for us, we'll have dry weather, fair weather, and looks like we'll be in a dry pattern for most of this week. So that's going to be it for this weather update. Have a great night.